We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this it certainly works.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder. Kevin Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Andrew.
So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. First chance for him here with a man on. From the belt, the pitch. Chirinos, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D.
Now batting, J.D. Martinez. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
2-0 now. Pillar at second. Benintendi at first with no outs. And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 2-1.
Right now, if I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Locks. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Rays are in business to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
And the home crowd is absolutely eating this up. Led off the home half of the first with a triple, and they're applying the pressure right from the get-go.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez tried to hold back, but this is popped up. But this will land untouched. A runner in scoring position with none out. A bouncer to the left side. Bogaerts has it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
At the plate, Austin Meadows, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Hunter Renfroe is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. grounded to the right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 1 inning in the books here. The Rays lead it 1-0. Standing in, Michael Chavis.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throwing to second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute. Young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Bryce trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his.
Here now is Rafael Devers as it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Drilled to the left side. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
So coming to the plate, Nate Lowe will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Lowe, 23 years old. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Full count now, 3-2. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Kevin Plawecki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's certainly searching out there. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kevin Pillar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0. Pillar, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Andrew Benintendi will be next. Runner at first here, one man out. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Looking up is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and with it, they've leapt in front now, 3-1.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only one out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
Now back, designated hitter.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that's the second out.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 3 runs already home here. Driven nicely into the gap. Bogaerts will head for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As he'll take a look at ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
2 out here and a runner at second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 5-1 Boston. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Pilar is over near the stands. Up next for the Rays, Mike Zunino. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. And it's fouled away. He provided some excitement for the home crowd right out of the gate as he tripled to start out the home first. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Kiermaier playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 5-1. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball one.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So here now is Jackie Bradley. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 home.
No, that's a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting. Right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that misses inside. 1-0.
Obviously the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 5-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Jose Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Austin Meadows is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Glove by Bogarts. Pedroia on to first to complete the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he
wants. Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down here 5-1. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner. Now
the 1-0 home. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. J.D. Martinez is on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Diego Castillo, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
JD.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Six runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3-1 to Martinez.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Strike.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. A windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 6-1 Boston. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Pillar's there. 1 down.
Now batting, number 8.
Striding in once again, Brandon Lau. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 35, Nate Lowe.
Standing in, Nate Lowe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Forward.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it is, the 3-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Striding into the box, Willie Adames. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. As a look, now the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
1-1. 1-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Diaz over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batter, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
The 3-0. Sinker misses, ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So digging in now, Kevin Plawecki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Two pitches fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2, and that one got a piece of him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox lead it 6-1.
And leading up for the Rays, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
1-1.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit out towards second. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay sixth. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Bradley moving in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays held in check here. They trail 6-1. Colin Poche will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
Andrew Benintendi will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He's set and the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A ball and a strike now. One out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael.
Digging in, Michael Chavis. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Adames picks it up. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Red Sox 6, the Rays 1. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, just a 1 for 9. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. God, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Count even at 2-2. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. Pilar is there, 2 down.
Now batting, number 8.
Now to the plate, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Chaz Rowe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Riding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Rafael Devers.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Strike one. No ball. One strike.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes a cold strike 1. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now back, catcher Kevin Plawecki.
Digging in, Kevin Plawecki. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh. 1-0.
Two out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next. That one's in there. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Nate Lowe. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Plawecki waits on it. One away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in once again, Willie Adames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fouled off. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batter, the catcher, Zunino.
So here's Mike Zunino. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. A bouncer to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox on top 6-1. Jose Alvarado enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jose Alvarado.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Last time up he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here comes the first pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and no one will track it down. Another 0-2 home.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2. 2-2 count.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. A ball hit hard to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. And it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. Bradley is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The left fielder, Jose Martinez.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Boston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his 8th victory of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Yanni Chirinos permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays.